Hi everyone, I just wanted to show everyone the products that I use for my kittens. I've had a lot of questions on what I feed them, what kind of litter to use, so forth, probiotics. So I just got my shipment in from Chewy.com. I order from them a lot. You can order from them and sometimes the next day it's on your doorstep. Sometimes it's 2 days, depending on what time of day you order and your location. But I love Chewy.com because I get all this stuff sent to my doorstep and I don't have to break my back and go to the store. And the prices are good. So anyway, I get the Royal Kitten Persian, and this is for my adult cats. I like the shape of it. They seem to really like it. And then the Royal Kitten mother and baby cat. And this is what I feed the little kittens. It's a very small size kernel. It supposedly has some probiotics in it and stuff. The kittens are playing, that's what you hear in the background. But it seems to be a pretty good food. I like that it's really tiny, and when they're young, you can mix it with a little bit of water. And then I also sometimes mix it with some of this flora. Is it 40 Flora? I also get that from Chewy.com, and this is a probiotic. And it's very good when the kittens are real young and they're transferring from mother's milk to regular solid food. So put a little bit of that in there. And there's like little packets in here. Let's see if I can open it up and show you. They're little packets. And I just put one packet for like all the kittens at once. But I guess you could, if you were to buy them, you could probably do like half a packet per meal or something. And you just mix it in with either wet food or with a little bit of water and then have it on the dry food. It's pretty good stuff though. It keeps their stools nice and solid, and my cats just seem to like the flavor of it. So my older cats, whenever I put it in the food, they just gobble it all up. So I don't know, there's something in it, the flavor that my cats really like. Then also here I have some of the little kitten food, and I also use the baby cat food. It's slices and gravy. Now I don't feed them that much wet food. I find that sometimes it has a lot of protein in it, and it's almost a little too much for them, and they tend to really gobble it up and eat a little bit more than they should. So I don't give them that much canned food right now. I don't know, some people like it more. I find that the dry food works just as fine, and my older cats that I had that just passed away last year, they lived to 19 years old, and that's a long time for a Persian. And my Calvin, he only ate dry food for years until he got a little older when he was picky and his teeth started hurting a little bit. Then I gave him some wet food, but generally he only had dry food, and he lived for 19 years and was very healthy. So I don't know. You can talk to your vet about it and see what they say, but dry food seems to work just fine. Then, for the first time today, I just ordered this Honest Kitchen stuff. It's called Honest Kitchen's Perfect Form Herbal Gastrointestinal Supplement. Helps support proper gastrointestinal and bowel health. And I got some of this because I wanted to try it with my cats to see, because when you're changing food and they tend to go to different food and they get into something, sometimes their tummies can be a little sensitive. So I thought, why not see what this natural stuff is all about, and it can help you during your transition from bringing in a kitten home to when you're transitioning food to you're finding a food that they like. Sometimes it's a tough time finding the right food that fits your budget and fits what your cat likes. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the Kitten Attract. I use Dr. Easley's Kitten Attract litter. It is the finest green sand litter that I could find. It absolutely seems like it has no dust. So when you're scooping it, you don't get dust in your nose, and it doesn't get dusty all over the place. And it has like a natural, something in there that attracts them to it. So it's an attractant. I also have some of their attractants that you can put into regular litter also. But I like this Kitten Attract. I like the way it really clumps really tight, and it clumps really good. There's no tracking. To me, it's worth every penny extra that I pay for this, because it's not cheap, but it's really good. It doesn't seem to stick to them that much, or get stuck in their paws. And if it does get a little stuck, it's such a fine grained sand, it's easy to get off. Where some of the litters, when they're little tiny like this, it's hard to get big chunks of litter off their paws, and it could stick to them a lot. As they're learning to use the litter better. All the kittens I have use a litter box, but some once in a while will sit back down in what they just went, and it gets a little stuck to their fur. So then you have to clean them. This is that Sandy? No, that's Sammy. That's Sammy up there. Are you hungry, Sammy? So I think I'm gonna have to feed the kittens right now. Right now, some of them are on mommy. I'll try to slowly go over to show you that they're all nursing. Let's see. There's Penny. There's some of the kittens nursing. You know, and some of them are climbing on me, and some of them are playing right in front of me. But these are the products that I use. If you're bringing one of my kittens home, I suggest that you get some of these products so that you can make the transition easier for them. It's much easier for them if they're on the same kind of food, and if you give them some probiotics to make sure the transition is easy, because it could be a little hard for them to leave such a big family and go into a different home. So it's always good to have around. And again, if you have any questions, you know where to find me. And thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.